Habban, a story of the Emirate traditional folk tales, written by Aisha Alghais. Once upon a time, a kind woman was living in the most distant place. She had no sons or daughters, although she had been married for years. One quiet night, she raised her hands up towards the dark blue sky, prayed with hope to Allah, and said in tears, "O Allah, the most gracious, please endow me with a child, even he looks like Habban." It was because she wanted to have a baby for a long time, even if he looks like a musical instrument that is used to play melodies. As the years passed, Allah answered the prayer of the kind and tender woman. He endowed her with Habban as she had wished, but she wasn't happy, as she thought she would be. Who would be happy after all if his son is like a musical instrument? And what if people find the truth? The kind woman suffered from sadness. She hid her son, Habban, so that no one from the neighborhood could see him. No one would hear about him. Things went on that way. The woman accepted her fate and destiny. She kept hiding her son all winter. When the hot summer came, people packed up to move to the summer resort. The mother wanted to go with them, but what if they see Habban, her son? She thought to herself, there must be a solution. Then said after she felt comforted, "I will go with them to the distant summer resort and leave my son Habban alone in the village so that people couldn't see or recognize him." The mother cleaned a corner of the house and left Habban there with a skin of water, food, and oil. Then she left her old winter house and prayed to Allah in a gentle voice to guard Habban from all evil. Habban stayed alone at home. He was bouldered after he was left alone by his mother, who lived in the daytime. Yet he wasn't completely alone in the village. Some people stayed around him, including the elders and some poor people. In the summer resort, people enjoyed fresh air at the houses, and the doves beautiful and melodies singing. They picked fruits from the trees and went hiking in the daytime. They were happy and overjoyed. When it was time to go back to the village, they got ready. The mother came back with them to the village. She heard from the elders and poor people that they saw a strong and handsome young man coming out from unknown place to pray in the large remote mosque. One pleasant day, while the mother was cleaning her lone son's corner, she heard him, after she put him in his place, saying in a sonorous voice, "Habban wants to get married. Habban wants to get married." Thus, she looked at her son, Habban, and said, "Are you the one who's talking now?" He said, "Yes." The mother smiled and said, "Then I will arrange for you to get married, if this is what you wish for." Then the mother went out and started to knock on doors patiently in the village. No one wanted Habban to be his daughter's husband. At the end, she headed towards the house of a poor fisherman. He didn't have money, but he had 4 gorgeous daughters. The mother asked that Habban marry the fisherman's eldest daughter. He was delighted to accept, under the condition that his daughter accepts too, but she said no. Then he asked her younger sister. She said no too, and so did the third sister. The youngest sister accepted happily and moved with them to a new house. Their families made a great wedding, and the newlyweds lived happily. One hot day, the bride woke up feeling overjoyed. She saw her husband in best shape ever, after he took off his leather cover, under which his beauty was hidden. She hid until her husband went out to perform Al-Fajr prayer. Then she burned the leather with burning coal. Is Habban a musical instrument that is used to play melodies, or a handsome young man that belongs to mankind?